Hey, what's up, guys? This is Ben Lyons from the E Network, hanging out with my friends at Yellowtail Reserve, and on ReserveYourNight.com. It's Oscar season, and with 10 films nominated, we thought it was a great opportunity to pair some of our favorites from 2010 with some of our favorite wines from Yellowtail Reserve. I think if you look at all 10 films, there's a little bit of everything this year, from a big action movie, a high-concept film like Inception, big studio film, to a smaller independent film like Winter's Bone. Just a really nice cross-section of everything cinema. So I took some of my favorite films of the year, some of my favorite Yellowtail wines, and paired them together. So if you're in the mood for a big, bold, flavorful wine like a Shiraz, a Yellowtail Reserve Shiraz, I think that works nicely with The Fighter, a big, bold story from Mark Wahlberg, a guy who fought to make this movie. He produced it, took the less glamorous role, gave that one to Christian Bale as Mickey's brother Dickie, and his humble approach to the project is ultimately what got it made. And I think it's one of the best sports movies in recent years, paired nicely with a Shiraz. If you want something with a little bit more complexity to it, a little bit more of a psychological study in terms of cinema, but then when you're talking about wine, something with more intricate flavors like a Cabernet, I think that paired nicely with Black Swan, my favorite performance of the year. Natalie Portman deserves the Academy Award. It's a ballet film that's done over $100 million. Darren Aronofsky just created this intense psychological study that I think paired nicely with the Yellowtail Reserve Cabernet. So that's a fun pairing. And then also into the white wine category, you want something light, funny, airy. I think The Kids Are All Right is that comedy, that life dramedy, if you will, that pairs nicely with a Chardonnay. It's gonna give you great flavor, but it's not going to be too intense. And it's one of my favorite films of the year. I think that's a nice pairing, and you can go on the website and check out the rest of my pairings at ReserveYourNight.com. It's always fun to hang out with my friends from Yellowtail, especially during the Oscar season, so I hope you enjoy the awards.